Welcome to Homework Lib.
Hi, so over here what we're going to have is that for a certain point in a coordinate system with x and y values, we know that the radial coordinates are going to be 7.81 and the polar coordinate corresponds to pi over 8 radians. So now what we want to know is what is going to be the polar coordinate for a different point, which corresponds to 3x minus 3y. So first of all, notice that the relationship in this case, the only thing that is happening is that we're multiplying the value of the coordinate point by a scalar number. So for example, in the first case, if we take tangent of the angle theta, this is going to be equal to the opposite caret y over x. This corresponds to this angle over here. Now, on the second case, if we want to calculate the tangent of this angle theta, what we're going to see is that let's make this angle instead of theta, let's do it phi just to differentiate it. You're going to see that they are going to be the same. So the tangent of this angle phi is going to be opposite caret, which corresponds to the distance on the y-axis, minus 3y, over 3x. So the 3 is going to cancel out. That means that the only thing that is changing from the angle is that whenever we want to find what is going to be the angle which tangent has this value of y over x, without having to do any calculation, is that we're just going to have a negative value. And in this case, what you're going to find is that phi is going to be equal to the same angle, but as a negative pi over 8 radians. Thus, to know the polar coordinate, that is going to be given as the distance in angles going from one direction to another. The only thing that we need to do is subtracting from 2 pi, which represents a full rotation. We need to subtract the pi over 8. So this is going to be essentially 15 pi over 8 radians. And this is going to be the polar angle. Just a reminder on how radians work. This is going to be 0 or 2 pi radians. If you go all the way around, this is going to be pi over 2. This is going to be pi radians, and this is going to be 3 pi over 2 radians. So just a reminder, whenever you have a coordinate that is multiplied by a scalar, the angle is not going to change, just the position in which you're going to have that angle. And the only thing that the scalar is doing is that it is going to modify the radial coordinate.